Pisces, welcome to your singles reading. So we're going to dive right in and let's see where you are mentally when it comes to dating and relationships. Where are you emotionally? Any blocks or barriers? What's the advice here for you? And the person coming towards you? And the timing on this person. So this video is available on TikTok at Tarot with Michelle and on YouTube and Rumble, Tarot and Astrology with Michelle. So looking here, bottom of the deck, there's something that you don't see coming. Two of Swords is you standing at a crossroads and needing to make some sort of a decision, but I don't get the sense that you're actually supposed to make a decision. There's something here that is coming towards you that you don't see. It's something here that you've been manifesting. So it's showing up in your mental space, the Magician. And I love this because you do manifest from your intentions, getting clear on exactly what it is that you want, putting those intentions out to the universe, really putting some energy and just feeling behind the entire just dream that you have here is what makes it come into being. You kind of got to think it, say it, feel it, and work towards it. And it feels like that's exactly what you've been doing. And so all of this work that you've already set into motion, it feels like it's showing up here. And with that, in your emotional space, I'm getting the World. You're ready for a new beginning. You have closed out a cycle here. This is not coming through as though you need to close it out. I'm getting the sense that you actually have. And so showing up here in your blocks and barriers is the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess, it's being able to trust yourself. If something happened here in the past, and whether you believed it was your intuition or something else here, you stopped at some point, you stopped trusting yourself. You stopped believing that you had the answers within you. And now it's kind of reconnecting with that energy to say, you know what? I do have the answers within myself. I am capable of choosing the path that is in my best interest. And any choice that I made in the past would have been based on information and circumstances that I only knew at that time. This would be, maybe you didn't have all the information, or you felt a certain way, but your mind was kind of convincing you otherwise. Whatever the case is, it's done, it's over, it's in the past. It's connected to the world. Now it feels like reconnecting with yourself is what opens things up. It allows you to be able to move forward. So from an advice standpoint, I'm getting the Five of Cups here. And so the Five of Cups is a shift in perspective. It's focusing on what you have, not what you've lost. And so the universe is trying to get you to focus on the 2 cups behind that are still standing, not the 3 that have spilled over. Page of Cups, so wearing your heart on your sleeve, going after what you want. The Knight of Cups, more of that same energy. And so Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, don't be afraid to open up and say exactly what you're thinking or what you're feeling. And so as you're putting yourself out there and you're getting to know people, don't be afraid to say, you know what, I want a long-term relationship. I want a committed relationship here. It's expressing yourself is really the message that I'm getting here. Being open. And when I look at the person coming towards you, I am getting the Hermit. And so the Hermit, I just got the word recluse. So this could be somebody who isn't maybe the type that goes out all the time, not with the Hermit energy. It's Virgo. So somebody here who's a deep thinker, definitely a deep thinker. But the thinking here is connected to action because I'm getting the King and the Queen of Wands showing up here. And so this is somebody who really thinks about things before they take any kind of action here. And so they are almost like double checking themselves to make sure, okay, checking in, does this still feel like the right move? Is this something that I really want to do? Does it align me with where I want to go? That's a kind of reflection that they're doing here. So it's not about the second guessing. It's more of like the validating before they move forward. I like it too, because the King and the Queen of Wands showing up indicates that internal masculine and feminine integration. They're coming across as very balanced. Queen of Cups coming through from a timing standpoint, which is not really a timing at all, but let's dive in and let's get more information. Tell me about the Magician or anything else mentally that you need to know. Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. So you may be reviving an old dream here. Something that you really want, but you have not yet been able to get it, or at least not get it in the way that you want. Could be connected to children, family, things like that. But I am getting a sense here. What you're actively doing is bringing back happiness into your life. You're focused on whatever this goal and dream is that you're kind of, whether it's a resurrection of an old one or you're really just focused on your own internal happiness. That's exactly what you're doing here. And it feels like that's what you're manifesting. Tell me more about where you are emotionally. Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is this closed cycle. So the Ten of Swords is some sort of painful ending, but one that is completely done. It's over. It's in the past. You're letting it all go. I actually get the sense that you have let it all go. So it's more about, I'm just focused on the future. Right now, this is you kind of, because this feels newer, like you recently released this. Could have been during the last eclipse. So it feels like what you're doing now is you're almost just preparing yourself to be in another relationship, opening up yourself emotionally is what I'm getting here. It's making peace with the past so that you can fully open up to a new person. Anything else here from a block and a barrier standpoint? This is where the trusting yourself is coming into play. The Star. So it's healing, Aquarius energy, healing, focusing on your goals and dreams. It's just coming down to you being able to trust yourself again. It feels like the minute that you do, everything opens up for you because you're being highly encouraged to listen to your heart, follow your heart, and really act, and don't be afraid to say exactly what you're feeling. Anything else here? Any other advice? Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. So as you're moving forward, getting into the truth of a situation here, it's asking questions, identifying, does something feel right to you? Because it feels like the answers are going to come from your intuitive self, not from any kind of external information that you would get. And so really listen to yourself, listen to your emotions. The more that you're aligned with that High Priestess energy, the more that you're able to trust your intuition, the easier it is to identify when somebody's telling you the truth and when they mean what they say as far as their intentions towards you and what kind of relationship they're looking for. Tell me more about this person coming towards you. King of Cups. So the King of Cups, a lot of emotional growth and maturity. Two of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles is balancing priorities. And that's exactly what this person's doing. They have that very clear sense on, okay, this is really important. So I'm going to put my time and energy here versus this is really not. So I'm going to walk away from it or put very little effort into it. I'm getting that kind of energy out of this person. I love that. They're coming in very balanced, very level-headed, very grounded. Anything else here from a timing standpoint? Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups could be as much as 9 weeks, but it feels like it's coming down to you aligning with yourself and your intuition. Because that Queen of Cups, I'm being drawn to the King of Cups here. And so it feels like from a timing standpoint, it's going to be, how ready are you to trust yourself again, to be able to listen to your intuition so that as you're meeting people moving forward, you have that very clear, immediate sense of whether or not somebody's right for you. So Pisces, this is your singles reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.